How are you,
Hello.
bro?
I'm good. What about yourself?
I'm really excited because I'm a
Good.
fan of you and Marduk, and for me, it's great to have this conversation with you. So thanks so
Great to
much
hear.
for your time.
Highly appreciated.
Okay, we have just 15 minutes, so I will try to
Yeah.
make this more quickly
Yeah.
than I can. So I want to start talking about the new album Memento Mori that I already
Yeah.
listened to it, and it's one of the best albums of Marduk. How was the writing and recording process for this new album?
Same procedure as always. We record in the studio. We have done the last quite a few albums, and we go in and we work the way we like to do it. We work when we're in the right mood, and we work with a studio technician that used to be our bass player. So it's a great atmosphere and the way we like to work. So it's business as usual for going to in the studio and record it. So same procedure.
Yeah, but since the band Born was always the same way of working to make an album, or as time went by, the way of working was changing with the time.
When we were young and did the first few albums, we didn't have the same experience and recorded, of course, in different studios. So you learn through time how you want things to work, and you shape it over the years to get it to the way you want things to work. That's the way it is.
Great, great, great. Also, I would like to know, what does the cover and the title of this album represent? Is there a message or meaning behind this, or throughout?
Yeah, I mean, the message is the title, Memento Mori, remember thy death. And I mean, that's the thing, the atmosphere and the theme of the whole album is to think about your death and mortality. And it's a reflection of the spirit, how people have looked upon death from the early medieval times up until today. So that's the kind of feeling we try to capture on this album.
Great, man. Great, awesome. My people left you some questions on Instagram, so I will read it for you. One of them, Walter Cisneros, said, "Do you have in mind release songs in the Swedish language?" That's interesting.
If we don't know, I mean, a lot of bands have done albums in their own language, but I mean, since we have been doing it in English since more or less day one, except for some small parts, I think it's something that we will stick to more or less.
Okay, okay. And El Gordo Metal, that name means on English the fat metalhead. He said, "What's your favorite song to perform in live?"
Of all the albums?
Yes.
It's impossible to say. I think they are all equally important because they all represent something different. So I think every song is equally important because they all create what we are as a band.
Great. Edward Gias asks, from all your discography with Marduk, what is your favorite album? I mean, I think it's really easy say that the new album is your favorite, right? Because it's the most fresh.
In a way, but I mean, some albums grow up on you over the years as well. I mean, I think the same as I said with songs live, all the albums create the pillars which we stand upon as a band. So they are all equally important because they all have shaped what we are today.
Exactly, exactly. What's your best friend in the metal scene? That's a question by Dead Sebas.
I don't know. I don't think about having friends in metal or regular friends. For me, a friend is a friend, whatever. And I think all my friends are equally important as well.
Did you have contact or any relationship with Dead or Euronymous from Mayhem?
Yeah, of course. I knew them both. I knew Dead for 1.5 years, and I knew Euronymous for, let me see, for 4 years or something like that. And I mean, and also working together. I mean, I did albums on Death Like Silence with Abruptum, and yeah, I mean, of course, I knew them very well.
Yeah, I saw it. A part of being Marduk, you were in Abruptum doing guitars, drums, and piano, right? And vocals in the first demo.
Yeah, absolutely. But so I knew them very well, but that's quite a long time ago now. Old news.
Did you take lessons to learn to play drums, guitars, and piano? Or
no,
vocals?
I'm not very good, competent on those. I'm more of a guitar player overall, but of course I can handle certain other stuff. But I learned from sitting and listening to music when I was a kid and learned to play along. That's the way. I never really learned anything from anybody. I learned by myself.
Great, great. Metal Demon said, how was your experience when you had all these problems with the authorities and religious groups in 2018 to enter to Latin America?
We had problems most of our career, so we're used to it. And problems is to overcome. That's life. You have to take it for what it is and try to solve it as best that you can and come out victorious and keep on doing what you believe in.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, now it is happening. The new Latin American tour was announced and it's really close. So what expectations do you have about this?
I don't have any expectations regarding problems. That time she'll tell about that, but I look forward to being able to meet up with the legions of fans over there again and be able to perform in front of them, especially with the new album in our back.
Yeah, yeah, we are really excited for you and you performing, man. And a similar question, but not the same. What's your opinion about the black metal scene today? Do you like the new bands? You don't like it? You don't listen to black metal music in your free time? Maybe tell me
I
about.
believe the scene. I believe the scene was stronger and better when it was less people. But I mean, I can't tell people what to do, and there's a lot of bands that I don't like, and there's a handful of bands that I do like and appreciate. I listen to music that I found being genuine, and what I find genuine, other people might not find. But I listen to those bands that I appreciate them. People can do what they want. I'm not here to preach to anybody. I do what I believe in, and other people can do what they believe in.
Great, man. I want to know about the videos released from this new album.
Yeah.
Howard made the video clips for the songs "Blood of the Funeral" and "Shovel Beated Scepter."
Yeah, it was done like the regular way you do it. You film it and you try to create the atmosphere to the songs. And we recorded it out here where I live. So we try to get a reflection of the spirit of the songs. That's the most important thing.
Great, great. And how long did it take? It was all made it in Sweden?
Yeah, it was recorded over maybe a day period, but then it took, of course, a long time to edit it and get it the way you want. But we work with a very competent guy who works with us with that. So it's a pleasure to do it. So
great, great. And to finish, my last question is, what advice would you give to a band that is just starting out in the industry?
Do what you believe in. Stay true to what you do. Don't just follow the footsteps of others. I mean, be original and do what you believe in. Don't just follow in steps what's already been done. I mean, create your own thing. That's what I would say.
Great, Morgan. Great, man. Was really fast the interview. That is what we have to do. But it was a pleasure. Really, I wish you a lot of success in the upcoming tours. And take care, man.
Thank you. I hope to see you when you come over there. Take care.